What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Phase 6, your source for music, business, motivation, and support. It's your boy, Sir Love. It's another episode of Ask Sir Love. And if you know what we do on this channel, let's switch over to this gear here. Where am I at? Oh, Jesus, Lord. We have the wrong content up. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Let's get to what I want to get to. So, I had a conversation with a person by the name of Luke some 35 weeks ago, it looks like. And I'm just now getting back to everybody. As you know, Phase 6 has been gone for a minute. But we're back in the mix, and so let me answer this question. All right, so Luke, at the end of this, you all can read. I'm not gonna read this word for word. It's a little lengthy, but how important is a degree to someone who wants to be a manager? And if you have any tips for getting my foot in the door in the meantime, I would love to hear them. Right? I was wondering what you would say is the best major to pick for managing an artist. Right? So, as you all know, college is not required. Again, college is not required to be in the music business. However, I think college is a freaking good time. And I think you should go. If you have the opportunity to go, I think you should go. It's an amazing opportunity to network with people who will have an impact on your life in the future. It's also an opportunity to learn how to build the type of relationships that you're going to need to build when you're in the game. Plus, a lot of those cats that are on campus DJing and running party promotions and this, that, and the third, they're still going to be doing that 10 years after they graduate, and they might come up and have a lot of relationships and connections that are good for you. So getting to know those individuals early is great because all major artists go to colleges to perform at some point in their career, which means they pass through all those promoters and DJs that are hanging out on campus, right? Great opportunity to grow your career by networking with people like that. Maybe you yourself should get into those spaces and build your own network and do things of that nature. I would highly encourage you to go to college and get into party promotions or get into DJing in college because, again, artists pass through those channels on their come up. And you can meet them when they're a little bit more humble, and you can build a relationship and hopefully get beats sold or whatever it is you're trying to do. It's just a great space to be in. So I'm not a person that rags on college. College is not required. I personally graduated college. You want to know what I did? I got a degree in management information systems, and I got a degree in marketing. Now, what degrees do I think are important if you want to go into management? I say anything in the finance area would be extremely helpful in the world of management because there's a lot of money, there's a lot of taxes, there's a lot of things of that nature that you're going to want to get a hold of. At the beginning, you probably won't have an accountant working for you or a CPA. You're going to be doing a lot of that on your own. Next thing, I'd also suggest anything in legal, going to school for law, entertainment law, law in general, intellectual property, things of that nature. Law could take you a long way, and if it doesn't work for you, which I know a lot of entertainment lawyers that decide to go a different direction, you can fall back into other spaces and still be in a lucrative space. Same with finance. You can still be in a lucrative space and put yourself in opportunities to win with or without music, right? Also, manager, obviously, you can go to school for management. You can go to school for management information systems, which would give you the ability to transition into tech if music didn't work out for you. But holistically, you want to be in an environment where you have a primary skill like finance, and you want to mix it with maybe marketing so you can understand how to get product out there. There's also nothing wrong with getting into anything that's on the tech side because music is very tech oriented, and you may be able to create the next new advancement that's going to allow artists to grow and scale faster than anybody else by coding, designing, and developing something that's amazing and phenomenal, right? But if you want to be a traditional manager, it's less about college, more about what you do. It's less about the degree that you have in college or the major, but more about the relationships that you build and the activities that you get into on campus, right? You want to be in like SGA, I think that's student government activities, or association or whatever it is. You want to be in whatever organization plans all of the major concerts, the major homecoming events. You may want to get down with a fraternity or sorority. You want to be as social as possible, and you want to connect yourself to as many social outlets as possible because college is an environment where it's very easy to make friends. As you get older, you're going to learn that it's harder and harder to make friends. And when you get in the music industry, people don't want to be your friends. Drake got 1,000,001 songs talking about no new friends. It's the reason. People don't want new friends. Go to college, make some friends, and use those friends and relationships to jumpstart your career and put you in a different space. That's what I'd say the environment is for. The network, the team building, the relationships. That's what college is all about for someone that wants to be in the music business. And while you're there, you should at least get a degree and get something that you can fall back on if you needed to, because artists cost money, and artists expect you, the manager, to pay out money. So you want to be in a space where you can generate some capital to invest in the artists that you want to invest in, and now you can move not necessarily as a not necessarily as a manager only, but you and your artist can be partners because you're willing to invest money and do the management work, and they're willing to create the music, which gives you more ownership stake and more leverage when you go in to do deals with whoever you're going to do deals with in the future. Or if you guys generate your own revenue and income source, you're going to know how to do it. So if you have no business history in your family, get a business degree, pair it with finance or pair it with something else, do a double major, or go for legal, and make sure you network and hang out with people. Spend as much time as you can on those extracurricular activities in those groups, those organizations, and it will definitely help you. All right. Did I touch the questions? Wants to be a manager, and if you have any tips for getting my foot in the door. The next tip for getting your foot in the door is to be aggressive and be humble at the same time. You have to also be fearless. You're going to see and have opportunities to run across people, especially if you take my advice about being on campus and being a part of those organizations. When those managers come in, go get their numbers, talk to them, follow up with them, invite them to lunch, go hang out with them, go meet them, go get coffee, drive to their city, fly to their state, whatever it is. Like, do what you can to be tangible, be aggressive in that you're willing to go and do whatever needs to be done. Be humble in that you're willing to listen and you're willing to take criticism and you're willing to do whatever needs to be done with a humble heart, with an honest heart. Yes, no problem. What do you need? Okay. You want me to get the coffee? No problem. Be willing to intern, be willing to work for free. Also be fearless, right? When you see an opportunity, you have to get up and go for it. Right? Aggressive kind of happens after you have the opportunity to be persistent with it, but fearless is that feeling that you have of, oh my God, what do I say? They're over there. Should I go? Should I talk to them? You got to be fearless. You got to put yourself in environments where you learn to be fearless. So go into sales, get rejected every single day, taking a sales job, work at a car lot in college or something like that. Get rejected every single day. Work at a call center, get rejected every single day. Learn to deal with rejections so that you overcome them and get comfortable walking up to a stranger and saying hello and being comfortable with them saying F off, right? All of these skills are what's going to put you in a position to succeed. Any tips that I can give you right now on go do this exactly would change over the duration of other people watching this video, and it would depend on your state, your locale, where you are, what conventions you go to, how much resources you have. It's a lot of different things that would have to be tailored to you directly. You also mentioned that you wanted to chat with me, and if you want to chat with me, no problem at all. You can set up a call. Go on to the descriptions below. Set up a call. For anybody else that wants to do so, you want to chat, you want to figure out how to get your career on track, you want to figure out how to get your artist on track, your label on track, your team on track, set up a call. Let's talk about it. I even do 30-day engagements for people that really have projects that need intense work and things of that nature. So all those things can be figured out. Look at all these other opportunities that are available on the site. I do all these things in hopes that I can help people succeed. Somebody one day stands on the Grammys and says, I'm here because Sir Love helped me out. Phase 6 put me on, right? So this goes out to Luke. Thank you very much, Luke, for reaching out. Hope this information was beneficial. And as always, as you guys can see, hit the Cash App. Send me some love. Send me some support. I don't know everything, but I know a lot about a little bit about a lot. Trying to give you guys everything that I got right here on Phase 6. I appreciate your time. Pop your questions in below. Let's get to it. I'm out.